of your belief and your prioritization, your understanding that, let's imagine, we have the thing, that the company is behind me. 741 people as of Monday, okay? 741 people just like you, meaning human beings, went through school, some of them went to college, all of them trying to make a living, all of us trying to organize this big company to support these 200 and something thousand coaches, almost 300,000 coaches, and figure out how to do it in an ecosystem with 3 disparate systems, meaning infomercial or direct marketing, network marketing. These 2 things support each other really well, and now we're starting to see the support from the Beachbody Live business as being something that takes those brands and puts them in gyms, because the averages with gyms and how these 2 businesses are going to work so well together is people would still like a social experience with their fitness, but they're not going to do it every day. So they can work out at home thanks to the support of the network and Facebook and social and these challenge groups, but they can also plug into the experience at the gym and get a social experience that those 2 things now have synergy. And we're starting to see these things come together and launching them in a way that's synergistic, that transcends whatever we could have imagined. I said at the beginning of the year in the surge, I drew this example of the most trusted professions. And I talked about doctors and nurses and pharmacists being and dentists being the most trusted professionals in the community. And even this morning when I had my breakfast, there was 2 hygienists, a nutritionist, and a pharmacist. I think those were the 4 sort of allied professions that were there at breakfast out of the 10 people that were there. So here are people who are and a teacher. So it's interesting to see this movement of people who got into industries to help people and to serve people, and are now drawn to this idea of being a Team Beachbody coach. And in North America, I think it's close to 5 million people occupy the professions of those most trusted 25 professions in the community, but there is not a thing that exists like a coach. So when I look at this business, I look at $1 billion last year, really 500 million of that was from the network, and I see we've just gotten started. We are only limited by our creativity. The stories that I heard this morning and I heard last night in our Elite 10 dinner of the ingenuity, that's a word, ingenuity? Yeah. It must be time change. The ingenuity that our coaches are having of deploying the ideas that we create at corporate. And we come up with these things, so 3-day refresh, we thought would be something really great to kick off a program. And then it started to become this thing that people do every month. I'm doing one starting Monday. Who's in with me? All right, love it. Quesadillas outside, 10 minutes. Let's do it. Jeez. Ironically, I have yet to really have cheese on this trip, and I'm very disappointed. I thought, kind of in Hawaii, they give you the Hawaiian leg. You come to Cancun, they're supposed to put a cheese ring around your neck. What's the deal? Hola, gracias por the cheese. Queso. So as this business starts to come together, the limitations that can, if you look at it in a cynical way, and you go, oh, that thing's broken. And I asked this morning to the coaches, I said, look, none of the coaches there had any background in network marketing. And so I said, do you now come across that pyramid scheme thing? Does it feel icky? And Melanie Mitchell, our top coach, said, I really don't even feel like this is network marketing. This feels like we're helping people. We're promoting challenge groups. We get people in it. And then they realize when they post their results that people can make money from it. And they're like, oh, I'd like to make some money. So they get involved in it, but they don't get involved in it in a way that is, hey, I'm having a bunch of people over to my living room to present them a business opportunity. Why don't you come over and bring your checkbook? It's not pitched that way, which is sort of the MLM model. Instead, it's being pitched in a way of, I'm going to help you achieve your goals to lead a healthy, fulfilling life. And by the way, as you start to see results, If you want to get a discount on this, you can become a coach, and as you start to promote it, you'll see that other people will want to be involved with you. And so that model, in a country with 300 million people in it, or a continent with close to 350 million people, we've got the opportunity to create this a career that didn't exist before. So, you know, I see posts, Amy had a great post yesterday, Amy Silverman, one of our top 10, where she's like, you were sort of way little in the background of this giant room, and she's like, why doesn't everybody do this? And that's the way I feel, you know, like you're helping people and you're inspiring them, and you've got the bandwidth now to get in shape and stay in shape. It's one of your vital behaviors. Be the proof the product works. And the other one is invite. And by invite, we mean connect with people and help people. What an incredible job. And as I learned this morning, one of the most important things, what we call a vital behavior of personal development, is not just this little thing that we tagged on. The people around that table were like, the personal development is the thing that is making my business great. It's the thing that differentiates this from my other job, where that other job is clock in, do the work, go home, repeat. And this job is about, how can I get better? How can I be better? How can I help people better? How can I overcome things? Like, that is an outrageous opportunity that you would get paid to do these three things. That you would get paid to be the proof the product works, that you would get paid to connect with people, that you would get paid based on your ability to improve yourself. What a model. Now, when you say, right? So when you say, this infomercial business that makes these programs famous, launches them, creates this platform of familiarity, network marketing business where you get paid to help people to be the proof the product works and do personal development, and then this ability to then expand that or extend that involvement into Beachbody Live and train it, or just become more of an expert and be certified in these programs and teach them live or teach them in your house or whatever you want to do, like this ecosystem. And you look at it and you go, wait a minute, this is a problem, health and wellness, that doesn't just affect 200 million people who are obese or overweight. It affects all of us. Wellness is just a thing. So now, here's the answer to the original question. How big can this get? And I'll ask it back to you. What company, what other company do you know of, fights for quality of product, fights for a comprehensive solution where we don't round the corner, where we want to help you get fit, we want to help you get healthy from the inside, where we'll encourage you to take a break from your fitness with things like the Ultimate Reset, where we'll have compassion about, you know, sometimes you're going to do the quesadilla, do the fast food, and then you break it with a 3-day refresh. And we're even going to help you complement your fitness with supplements and other concepts like Beachbody On Demand that are just going to help you incorporate fitness and wellness into your life more cohesively. It's not the drug companies, it's not the medical community. While I think that wellness is the motivation behind the medical community, it's been overtaken with a prescription mentality. And we're the other side of that. And I've got to tell you, I don't know of another company that's doing that. Keep the lights on if you can. Keep the lights on for a second. Just sort of take this in for a second. You know, can you keep the lights on? Yeah, that's good. More on than that? Because I want them to be able to see that. Well, or not. Just imagine yourself. So, pretty cool. Like, this is bigger than like our first 3 or 4 summits right now. You are the leaders of this business. Okay. You're not sitting on blue, cushy chairs that are soft on your buttocks. You are sitting on a friggin' gold mine. You are the leaders of a movement that has never been tried before, that has never been so egalitarian before, that I'm telling you, the deck is not stacked. This is not a 1%, 99% business, except for the 1% that works the hardest. Everybody in here has the potential to do as well as you are willing to work. and as smart and creative as you're willing to be. And this company is committed to supporting that ideology, that everybody has, that it's a level playing field. Yes, the company is going to be imperfect because we are growing really fast and we're figuring this out. We try stuff, we fail a little bit, we try again. At the same time that we want to keep this flywheel, this idea of product launches that drive the business on a regular basis, right? So you see a new product in early December, you see a new product in early February, you see another one that we'll announce today, it'll come out in Summit, and then there'll be maybe another one throughout the year. So, and now what else are you seeing that's happening? Brand new thing, right? Beachbody On Demand. We've got $750 of brand new, of catalog product that's being moved into the Beachbody On Demand catalog in May. What's going to happen every month that you get people into Beachbody On Demand? For the same $2.99 a week, they're going to see a whole new crop of new product come up there. All of our trainers are working on new product that's going to go in there. Niches that you never thought we would develop because they wouldn't work for infomercials are now going to go on Beachbody On Demand. Little specialty things, things about rehab, things about sports, concepts that I can't even, my head's exploding. Right now, you are sitting on top of that as the leaders of this business. If you don't have a sense of multi-billions of dollars of potential, you're not thinking big enough. And if your team doesn't have a sense of the multi-billions of dollars of potential and the service that that represents to help people, that it's true that in the community there's going to be this person, that's my Beachbody coach. Oh, who's your Beachbody coach? That's what they're going to say. They're not going to say, my health and wellness advocate. They're going to say, who's your Beachbody coach? Because there's this one company that does it with a comprehensive approach. They make it fun, they make it fit, they make the nutrition work, they have rewards, and we're constantly being more and more creative every single day. Our long-term plan has no horizon. It just goes. And we don't know what it's going to look like, but with the launch of Beachbody On Demand, and some of the stuff that we're about to talk about, I've got to tell you, the creativity that we've got planned out for the next 36 months and the ongoing hard work of fixing technology and aligning customer service and improving coach relations and improving fulfillment and improving time of shipment and accuracy of shipment, all that stuff is stuff we sweat every single day. One, because it's part of our core values of commit and deliver on your promises. Technology that we invested in 5 years ago to solve the very same problems that we've got today. I'm talking 5 years ago we invested in technology that we had to just write off the books. $35 million of investment because it was the wrong technology. That guy's gone. My point is, this is moving so fast that we're trying to get caught up constantly, and we're constantly looking ahead. If you saw what we call the two-man meeting, it's a Tuesday management meeting, and you felt the intensity, and both the intensity and the enthusiasm, and the expectation of excellence in that room, you'd share it with your teams, and you'd be like, this company's going places. 300,000 coaches is nothing. It's missing at least a zero here in North America. It should be 3 million coaches here. But we're not just going to keep it on our shores, we're going to go all over the place. So maybe it's missing another zero to be 30 million coaches. Why not, right? I was reading about how